Hi guys! Wow! We got an evening stream. Pet veggie? Okay, I'll pet turnip as soon as he comes back. He abandoned me. Hi Riley, hi Africa, hi Burp, hi Ava.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh wait, I have to turn off. You guys do not get cloak permissions today. Can you kiss him on the little head? Yes, I can. If he comes back, I want to start keeping treats at my desk. I think I'm gonna start giving. I want to do like a treat redeem. Okay. I have not played Star Rail in a really long time. I've been grinding like casually at work, but I haven't done any of the plot. Luckily, we're like mid-plot right now. There's not like main plot happening, but there's what they call the trailblaze continuance, which is like a B plot, I guess. Transition quest. Hi, Apricot. So I think we're just gonna dive into that. I mean, all I've seen from it is that it is like features March quite a bit, maybe. Oh, hydrate. All right, let me go get my water bottle. Hold on. I already exposed myself for lying, so I can't do it anymore. You're a liar? Surprise! March has a little side quest. Cute. Okay. Oh, Burb, I have a question. So in the like events or whatever this is, we've got this. Is this something unlocked? Like, should I wait to check out this until I get to it in like the event, like the actual quest? Because it says I can unlock something, and I don't know what that means. You'll unlock it pretty quick. Okay, so I can wait on this. I'll just do it through the quest. That's cute art. Isn't it cute? I think March gets a new outfit, gets a new path or something. How is Hyundai Star Rail? Great. I have not played it in a while. So I'm excited to dive back in. They basically added an option for people who are really behind, so they can still do events and earn rewards. Got it. Okay. Which is not me. Okay, before we start the quest, I'm actually going to catch up on my texts. I don't know. I think the Firefly one is probably because I got her. I like gotcha'd her, but I don't know what the others are for. They might be quest related. So Don Hung, out of the blue, is texting me, "Do you have nightmares?" Which is quite the intro statement. Do you have nightmares? No. I sleep pretty good. Are you having nightmares? Yes. Sometimes I dream of destroying the world. Other times I dream of losing my companions. Sometimes, I even dream that I'm not myself. I wish those scenes would only remain in my dreams, but some things, I'm not sure whether they had really happened. If it were you, would you have such worries? If you can't remember that it didn't happen? I don't remember anything now, so I just treat it as if it never happened. That is a response only you could give. That's just the way I am. Come on, it's not as if we just met. As expected. No matter what happens, we're on the express now. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. I have ads starting for some reason. Oh, it's because... Okay. Sorry. I'm going to make you guys sit through some ads. I have my... I hate switching between... I have my ad schedule for mornings for like hour-long streams. And whenever I do evening streams that go for longer than an hour, I try to change the ad settings to kind of fit that vibe. But one setting that I forget to turn off a lot is how quickly the ads start. Because in the morning I have them start right away. Also, what is my bot doing? Hold on. Streamer bot, what the hell are you doing? Actions. Timer. Oh, yep, there's two of them. I literally just duplicated one of the timers. Oopsie. Oh, Turnip's here now. Hi. You get a pet. Oh, he's so cute. I can't wait to get the camera back up and running. Okay. We got a text from Firefly. Wait, hold on. Let me back read chat. Don Hong was, I think, texting me at 1 a.m. And it's so sad because it took me like 2 months to respond to him. And he was still willing to engage. He didn't go like, "Oh God, never mind. I don't need help anymore." He kept the conversation going. Alright, what are we sending Firefly? Almost forgot. Have I sent this to you yet? What is it? It didn't send. I can't see anything. Weird. Is the image too big? Oh no! Wait, she's so cute. This is very real. Or is it just the signal acting up? And then she proceeds to send the picture like 5 times in a row. Look at us! We're such good friends. Her hands are so small. So many pictures. Who is Firefly? Riley, you would love her. I'll show you, actually. They're actually all the same. It wouldn't send, so I ended up spamming the send button. By the way, Teal, you seem like a pro at taking selfies. Any framing tips or expression recommendations for selfies? Please teach me your ways. Look at this bird sticker. That one's good. Try this. I think I've seen props like this in Penacony before. Oh, sunglasses. Looks cool. I'll try that out. Let's take a group photo together next time. Wow. Yeah, Riley, this is Firefly. She's this like really cute girl. And then she also has like a mech suit. She's like a Power Ranger. I'll show you what she looks like in the overworld as soon as I start this quest. She's also really tragic. Like her whole fucking planet died. They were all killed by bugs. Alright, another text from Don Hong. Teal, I'm going to the Luofu. Just letting you know. What happened? Nothing. I don't believe that. So the reason you're going is... Though the databank also has a section on the Luofu, I don't understand the details very well. Likewise, I was unable to answer any questions Pom Pom has regarding the various dishes on the Shinjo. If time allows, I wish to see things for myself in person. Teal, how do you find food on the Shinjo? The dishes are pretty interesting. Do you have any recommendations? Oh no. Immortal's Delight. I guessed it'd be Immortal's Delight. I knew it. I'm that predictable? Some simple analyses would suffice to reach this conclusion. I'll get one for you too. Wow. What if I recommended the shitty soda that nobody likes? You're welcome. There's also a type of yogurt that looked very interesting. A pity it's sold out for now. Its name is Puffergoat Belly Bliss. Let's come back and check again later. And we got one text from Micah. I have a feeling this is side quest related. Hello, Teal. Great news. Just a few moments ago, Miss Kaimi's calculations showed that the Memoria loss at Dreamflux Reef has stopped entirely. The work you've put into the dreamscape is deeply appreciated. I can't thank you enough. All in a day's work for the Nameless. Gallagher and Mikhail would have wanted to express their appreciation too, but I guess now I must convey it on their behalf. Oh, he's yapping. I remember when you all first arrived at Penacony. Gallagher was so nervous and hopeful after hearing of it. It's not every day that he gets that way. Don't let his laid-back demeanor deceive you. Every time he spoke with you, he'd carefully think through his words beforehand. Mikhail was the same way. If he could see how outstanding the younger generation is, he'd be thrilled. Aww. I didn't expect to see that side of Mr. Gallagher. If only they were still here. But there's no need to feel so down about it. Mikhail's wish had been fulfilled, and Gallagher kept his promise after a long and seemingly endless wait. The dream shouldn't rest on the shoulders of one person when it's a vision we all share. From Mikhail's grandfather to Mikhail to Gallagher. And now to you guys. They may have left us, but the dream of the Nameless continues to thrive. That's the greatest solace we can offer them. Eventually, you'll embark on a new journey. When you do, may you connect with more worlds and carry the dream of trailblazing across the cosmos. Please take this token of our appreciation. Money! Oh! What are you doing here, sir? He said lit as fudge again. Is this a line I've already heard?
Holy shirtballs! The synthesizer on this express is lit as fudge. Following this synthesizing method, would it turn a bag of trash into treasure?
Lit as fudge? Is this some new term?
It's not a new term. It just means very peak. It means very fudging awesome. What the fork? This synesthesia beacon obviously knows about my language deficiency, but it still keeps updating the lexicon. Fudge this. Anyway,
I love him.
other than this synthesizer, are there any other cool toys on the Express?
The databank, the phonograph. I'll give you a tour.
Looks like you're prepared to be the Express's tour guide. Then, let's not waste any more time and get started.
The tech is giving him Gen speak. Yeah. It's modernizing his speech.
Looks like you're prepared to be the Express's tour guide. Then, let's not waste any more time and get started.
Alright, let's start the quiz. You have an interstellar message. Please check it promptly.
Phew.
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's your trailblazing expedition going? Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Sick.
Well, things are getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
I'm still recovering from the last trauma caused by the last festivity.
Yeah, me too. But wait, won't it look unprofessional if we attend 2 ceremonies in a row? Aren't we supposed to be focused on restoring astral charts and doing some serious scientific exploration?
So we should leave March behind to take care of the Express?
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
Shut the fuck
Xianzhou
up.
Luofu has recently overcome a crisis. By holding the war dance, they're demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace.
Okay,
and
that was
safety.
funny.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
No need to worry. The War Dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships. Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko?
Roboball.
Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the Express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Harda's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the Lafu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, March. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Lafu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron Mei and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
Everybody wins.
What do you two think?
Yeah, sure. That's great. Let's split into groups.
I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to work to the Xianzhou Lafu.
Oh, hey, buddy. What you want? You gonna lay in front of me?
Kalunga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
The conversation between the two adults brims with complex jargon. Okay, they didn't give me any fucking time to read that. Wish I knew what it said. Come back soon.
Don't miss us too much.
Oh, I can read it in the history. Game changer. The conversation between the two adults brims with complex jargon, from assumptive astrobiological chemistry to trans-dimensional evolutionary theory, filling the carriage with an air of dense perplexity.
Much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back as souvenirs for you.
They added it now. They must have been hearing all my complaints.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Don Hung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Lafu, right?
Hey, don't bump the mic.
Just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The ambrosial arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance.
Stop
To
headbutting
show that
me!
the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories, you know?
What memories? Care to spill the details?
Well, it's nothing too poetic. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived at the Xianzhou ship. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth.
Alright, Turnip's biting me now. What do you want? He's so energized. Hold on. Oh, I don't have this font anymore. No! My fonts are all gone. Wait. Oh no, I don't have my outline plugin either. That's fine. It looks like shit.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so dark. It's just a little void. Alright, well, we got a veggie cam up now. We'll see if he actually stays put. He's being a little freak right now.
Quite unusual, I must say.
We are so easily pleased. I actually feel sorry for us.
Such is the fate of us nameless, I suppose.
Oh! Yinqing. Teal, I saw the Skyfaring Commission's notice that the Express has docked onto the Xianzhou. Are you guys on the Luofu already? Just got to Starskiff Haven. Fresh off the boat. The General sent me to welcome you all at Starskiff Haven. See you in a bit.
Is the Starskiff Haven always this crowded? Oh, there are so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jing Yuan sent him to welcome us. But where is he?
Riley, this is Firefly.
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
And she can do this. She has a sword. And then also she does this. It's cool.
Hey, you guys! Hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Lafu?
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe
Oh.
you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
Why don't you ask the locals?
We did, but the locals were all like, come on, there's nothing worth seeing on the Luofu. It's so boring here.
Ha! Can't blame them. If someone asked me what's there to see on Penacony, I'd probably struggle to answer too.
That's why we're asking fellow tourists.
Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet.
Oh, you getting a pet turnip? Thanks, Apricot. So it's even larger than a regular Starskiff?
No doubt about it.
You get a pet?
It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian star skiff.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
This is not the angle I'm used to for Turnip. I want to like shine a light over here and then get it closer to him. Oh!
We're looking
your
for
paw
unique
out?
experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
He looks so small. He is small.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Why not visit Fixtral Gardens?
Oh yeah! Fixtral Garden! It's famous for supernatural stuff. With those mischievous heliobi floating around. It's pretty fascinating.
Supernatural? I don't really like scary things, but our clients will love it.
Ooh, it does sound interesting. Let's go check out Fixtral Garden. Maybe we'll bump into each other there.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Are these two plot relevant? Gonna show up later?
Quite a different experience looking down.
There you are! Everyone, this way! Hey, everyone! It's been a while.
Well, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But, Yanqing, are you?
The fucking, like, Kafka wanted poster in the background. I feel like every time we see this kid, we're, like, arresting somebody. Who are we gonna arrest this time?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
We've only been away for a few months.
Yeah, and he's a child. Children grow. Yeah, you're definitely taller.
Really? The General is always worried I won't grow much taller. But I keep telling him not to worry about it. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic.
Seriously, I've never seen the Luofu so lively before.
I feel like every time we see this kid, he's getting his ass kicked. Yeah, that too.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The General said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace.
Hi, Lambda.
By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhuming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings.
The Shenzhou Yaoqing?
Yeah, the Xianzhou Yaoqing is a major force in hunting down abominations, and is always engaged in conflicts across the cosmos. Although it's a member of the Xianzhou Alliance, I don't know much about it.
Ow. He's so feisty. He keeps biting me. Gonna lurk while I make dinner. Okay, Burb. Glad I caught you. Yeah! This will be my last stream of the week, but I'm excited to get back to morning and evening streams.
But Madame Yukong from the Skyfaring Commission mentioned that the Yaoqing always sends back reports of great victories, which is quite impressive. I heard General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is a young and dauntless lady. My peers say that she's like a goddess of war, capable of crushing dozens of abominations with a single punch. I wonder if it's true. If only I could witness her prowess with my own eyes.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Yeah, he's adorable.
I agree.
What the fuck?
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
You're just as jinxed as Mark.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
Watch out for
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
What? Apricot, how'd you get here? How'd you do this? God damn it. I'm banishing you. Why does Yanqing get so many cutscenes? Nobody else gets as many cutscenes as this stupid kid. He's in so many animations and shit. Moon Rage. Enemies with this mark can enter the Moon Rage state. After enemies use attacks, apply 1 stack of Bloodlust to enemy units that can trigger Moon Rage. When Bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, the unit enters the Moon Rage state. At the same time, a Moon Rage countdown appears on the action order. When the countdown's turn begins, Moon Rage is dispelled across all enemy units.
Morrison?
Oh, I do not have the right team for this. Oh, are these Borison?
Now. Fight to win.
Oh. I don't know. Normally I have Aventurine. Let's see.
How much time do I have to?
Hi, Ziboa.
I'm running late. Sorry. Be silent.
I do have Firefly, though.
Like fireflies to a flame, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! Live to fight! Fight to live!
Don't worry, this one's on me. Let's do it. Fair and square. Draw.
Let's dive into today's duties.
I have to relearn how to use Boot Hill. I don't remember how he works.
Haven't learned your lesson.
Can I take you out? Maybe you. Oh, so close. Fine.
I shall set the seas ablaze!
They look really cool, though. I didn't know the Borison were like
on me.
furries. Wolf Trooper. Sableclaw Wolf Trooper. A Borisan soldier from the Sableclaw pack. Specializes in assassinating the target in silence. Okay.
Bring it on, Booker. Fire! Here's your final reward.
Wait, what is that? Bloodlust. 5 stacks of Bloodlust. Stack limits for enemy units that can ensure rage will be kept consistent. Okay.
Keep things neat and tidy.
Ooh, ouchie! He's fine.
Calibrating.
I need Aventurine back. Oh, that was rude. All right, hold up. Boop, 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 boop. What were they? It was like fire and like... Honestly, I could keep these two. I don't remember what the types are.
Borisan?
Oh, we got some wind in there. Okay.
Why are there Borisan here?
Remember to aim for the heart.
This ends now.
What if they want to attend the event that we're having? Let them join the dance.
Going all in. Tabs on me.
Joining the battle. Let's duel. Fair and square. Throw.
Inevitable.
Turnip looks so stupid from this angle. He's so long.
Watch your head. Looks like I've got a winning hand. Huh. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I can't wait to hear Aventurine
Time
say
to change
bust
beyond
30
recognition.
times. Yep. You know who Bootstrap Bill's voice actor is? I forgot his name. But like, I think he streams on Twitch. I do not remember his name though.
Remember to aim for the heart.
All in.
The one who voiced Sino? No, but he's also a character in here. He might show up again. Oh!
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
Got an achievement.
Can't lose this one.
Andrew Russell. That sounds familiar. That's who Boot Hill is voiced by? And 2 first names.
Delve Hidden Moon. World Cleansing Dragon.
In the Japanese dub, Boot Hill is voiced by the same voice actor who did America from Hitalia, and he sounds just about as perfect as you would imagine.
All of you stand still. Bring it on, Borker. Throw. Here's your final reward.
Okay, sure, yeah.
There are only 2 kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
I like when they get more obscure voice actors. Yeah, I do like discovering new voice actors that I hadn't heard before.
Remember to aim for the heart.
Watch your head.
I'm sorry, what about Boo Hill America? Yeah, Burb, you gotta listen to. Oh, hold on.
Not good. Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
She just fucking took it. What the hell? Wow, she's a little weirdo. Okay. Sure. I'm doomed to have this man follow me. Yeah, Burp, you should listen to his voice lines in Japanese, and they're very good. Because I think what it is okay, Firefly, you gotta stop grunting. So in English, Boot Hill uses like fudge and stupid shit like that, but in the Japanese version, his censoring is he's just using English words. It's really good. My stream was buffering when you said I do like. Oh, I said I do. I like it. I like discovering new voice actors.
Wait, my sword! I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Like, I like when they cast obscure voice actors, because then it's like, if they're good, then I've discovered a cool new voice actor.
We appreciate your rescue, my Cianjo friends. Don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
Oh, but this shipment isn't even meant for the Lafu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Lafu must go through inspection.
Oh, but we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisans.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
Accompany Yanqing and ask about the situation from the Cloud Knight's present. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore whatever they're dealing with.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
Look at this!
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment.
the war dance approaching,
Look at
safety
it. Is
should
this
be a
like
top
an
priority.
old man Catboy
Now,
situation?
Tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Whoa.
Please don't blame this captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
See, what did I say? Every time Yanqing shows up, we gotta go fucking arrest some people. I'm sick of playing the cop.
Who are you?
I'm Liu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving.
This guy's voice is
the Zhu Ming's
crazy.
diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borisin pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the Zhu Ming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
We love
Honestly,
cops.
it gives me a headache too. The Zhu Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard
Definitely.
procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
The Cloud Knights calmed the crowd, then dispersed, and the street was
You look
restored to its peaceful state.
much maturer now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
I know. They're kobolds, right?
Those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They're abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Shenzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal.
Can we talk about the barefoot
By the
girl
way,
who stole
that
your
young lady
sword?
who
There
just
we go.
appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
So when Cloud Knights get into trouble, they have to call the emergency services too?
Perhaps she's around here somewhere. Shouldn't we take a look?
All right, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
We turn around and she's like right there. Who is this guy?
There are a lot of troublemakers around.
Ominous.
Success. How time flies.
It's been a long journey, Elder Hawaiian. Thank you for your presence.
This is Sino.
Don't mention it.
What the fuck? Who's that?
General,
Oh my
I
God.
brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
I dreamed about you on Penacony.
Oh. Well, it's an honor to be in your dreams, my friend. Allow me to introduce you to General Hawaiian. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Hawaiian is not only one of the Arbiter Generals,
Deep
but
voice.
also the Furnace
Yeah.
Master of the Artisanship Commission.
Good.
Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Hawaiian.
It's my honor to meet you, General Hawaiian.
Glad to meet you, General. We all gotta say it.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Lawfu, the same as all of you. So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed. There's Don Hung, March 7th, and her. Without their help, I'm afraid the Lawfu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
The old man is J. Michael Tatum.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Lawfu and will attend the war dance.
Who has he voiced?
I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Hawaiian.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Lawfu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today.
Oh, Kyoya and Sebastian.
I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yu
Oh my
Li.
god.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
He's got some attitude,
What a
huh?
coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield.
Girl, what the fuck?
As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Alright, girl, chill!
Hold on a sec, Yunli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Lafu swordmasters.
Oh.
What did you just say?
Oh.
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
I can't believe Yun Li made me defensive of Yanqing. I know, I'm like, leave him alone!
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yun Li, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say, she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yun Li to the inn? I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Law Fu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Lafu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm
We got
them
our
down.
B plot.
Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Law Fu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
This girly needs to put a shirt on. And maybe some shoes? You can't see it, but oh my god, she's so fucking small. What the fuck? What the hell? Why are you so small? She's so small! She is a sassy small child. Well, you should definitely be wearing a shirt then.
I'm sorry for Yang Qing's rudeness.
Not at all. Taunted by Yun Li like that, even a training dummy would be angry. You've taught your apprentice well. If it were me in my younger days, I'm afraid I'd have drawn my sword and fought. Yan Qing can understand your concerns. On the other hand, Yun Li is still a naive girl who's only interested in swordplay. Honestly, I brought her here to participate in the war dance because I want to broaden her horizons.
This trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Luofu is so much livelier. But it's a shame the Luofu swordmasters don't seem that great.
Glad to meet you, Miss Yun Li.
Glad to meet you too. Are you here to participate in the war dance?
Can outsiders participate in the war dance as well?
Of course. To honor martial arts, the Cloud Knight's ring is always open to outsiders. If you can defeat the ringmaster selected by the Xianzhou, you'll not only win rewards and prizes, but also be making a name for yourself. Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
What's the Flame Wheel Octet that the general spoke of?
That's how outsiders refer to my peers in the Juming Cloud Knights and the Artisanship Commission. We all train under Grandpa's guidance, learning the art of craftsmanship and swordplay. That's how we got that title, I guess. Just don't mention it in front of Grandpa. He always says that empty titles bring pointless challenges and conflicts. We Juming swordmasters pride ourselves on the success of the group over the individual.
Aren't you coming with us?
I have some things to do. Besides, little Yan Qing doesn't seem too happy about me tagging along.
You shouldn't have said you stole his sword.
Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply I'm a thief? Totally different.
I don't know.
Besides, the sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him. You claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now?
Did you talk to it?
I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him. But now, I've changed my mind. I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry.
Oh.
So he can forget about it for now.
Thank you, Riley. Now Prongles can fish without ads. Uninterrupted fishing. You scratch your head, feeling a tingling sensation on your scalp at the thought of the impending troubles Yan Qing will face. While you're distracted, the young girl has already wandered off on her own, her whereabouts unknown.
Hey, Don Hung. I thought all the Xianzhou generals were like Jing Yuan.
Anyway, hi, how's streaming again? Yeah, welcome in. I guess this is Well, I guess you were technically there for my stream yesterday. Because it wasn't even my stream. It was your stream. Streaming is good. I'm still kind of getting into the swing of things. I keep finding shit that I forgot to update. I want to find a good spot for the cats to hang out.
But that General
I'm happy to
Huayan,
play Star Rail again,
he looks
because I've been neglecting
so
this game.
thin and scraggy, as if even a light breeze would knock him over. Is that old man really an Arbiter, General?
Well, each Xianzhou ship has its own division and specialty within the Alliance. Not all of the Arbiter Generals are good at leading the charge. You heard what Jingyuan said, right? General Huayan was once the head of all the skilled craftsmen on the Zhuming.
Why does he look so old?
Yeah, you've noticed that too? It's really weird. Do the Xianzhou people age? I rarely see any old people on the Xianzhou ship, and when I do, they're usually travelers.
That's true. Everybody here is like perpetually by shonen. Hello, Digi. Welcome.
LinkedIn just subscribed for 13 months. Welcome me back, Teal.
Welcome back. Thank you, Link. Thank you for the resub. Hi. To be fair, I didn't even finish this until like 2 days ago. Oh, so I feel a little bit better about that. Hi, Bo. Welcome. Everybody's showing up at the same time.
But General Huayan looks like an ordinary old grandpa. Is he really a Xianzhou general?
Good question. He's right there. So why don't you ask him yourself?
Whoa.
Nah, I'd like to live a little longer.
No, let's just go ask him why he's old.
We should leave. General Jingyuan asked Yanqing to entertain us.
What
so
the?
obviously,
Link?
he has important matters to discuss.
Wow.
Let's not
Thank
waste
you
any
for
time.
gifting us up to Digi. Hell yeah. That has to be a record for like distance, like amount of time between first time chat and getting gifted a sub. Thank you, thank you.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Let me take a look. Huh. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Is this some kind of test from the General?
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble.
Yeah, I don't think the
Well,
IPC
let's
settles
not worry
things
about
with
that
duels.
for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Let's go. After watching Yanqing and the others leave,
It is the Luofu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating.
Prongos, you're
Might
going
there be
ham
any
on that
specific
fishing, huh?
instructions from the marshal?
I like when your emotes fall on your head. Me too. I think I have my limit really high too, so like people who spam emotes, I think it'll dump them all on me. Yeah, like that. Hi Skylimit, welcome in. Hello. Good to see you. got a car? Who's got a car? Oh, Jesus. Wait, did those fall on me? Oh, in fishing, I see.
You're overthinking it, Genuine. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons.
If I open up
have
these
no
settings, will it
ulterior
cancel the
motives.
fishing?
However, I have no clue what the Yaoqing Arbiter
Wait,
General
that's
has
so
in mind.
many.
Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou.
Where's the fucking
The title
volume?
of Arbiter General
There we
holds
go.
a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
When when the turnip emotes rained down on me, they looked like a bunch of like soot sprites from Spirited Away.
The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Lawfu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing, she has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning.
Someone from his
Being
past.
late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Him! I need him!
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having something to attend to. And
Also that
simply
guy.
disappeared.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou
Sorry,
Yaoqing,
Matt.
I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Oh, you can't see my cursor because I have my cursor turned off, but I'm circling Fox Boy rapidly. Is the guy on the right the one that we want replaced? Look at how they both have their eyes closed.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Oh, he's already recast? Okay, cool.
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Genuine? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
He's so cute. Oh, I want more of him. No, come back. In the meantime, outside the Palace of Astrum.
I forgot to ask Yunli to return my sword.
I don't think you'll ever get your sword back.
Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me. If it weren't for the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the General seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huayan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhuming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Lawfu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Yeah, they were going through a lot.
Danshu's rebellion and
all at the
Ventilia's
same
scheming are
time.
merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu, implicating Jingyuan himself? Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
We can vouch for Jingyuan, though.
The General must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived.
Aw, they have
Rumors say
ulterior
that she's
motives.
to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
Cauldron Master.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Danheng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the
Toggles,
adult
I
matters
thought
to
you
the
were, like,
adults. Even if you
chastising
wanted to do
me for
something
some
the General,
reason.
it's not like you can do anything.
You were like, Teal. I was like, what did I fucking say? You don't even know what the fuck's going on in this game. You Book of Mormon song stuck in your head. Me too! They were like on repeat in my head at work today. And like, for some reason it was only the ones that like aren't great to sing theme-wise.
Did I say something wrong? Again?
Please, March, just keep quiet.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
Your bell is so loud.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
Yeah, you could say we're collecting them. Stop! I don't want to end up in an IPC lawsuit.
What's with you turning into a scaredy cat? I didn't see you worrying about lawsuits when you wrecked that giant mech.
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't
I don't know what
decline
you're
your
talking about,
kindness.
March.
Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
No, but I think that next time we do a karaoke, we should do more Book of Mormon songs. I always forget how much I enjoy singing musical numbers,
Can
but
I
like,
really reason with you Cienjo people?
Oh my goodness.
I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
But I am trying to reason with you here.
Hello? What are these voices? Scott.
That toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Aurum Alley?
You know what? This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways. But straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance. Keep detaining my cargo and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
He's just biting my hand for no fucking reason. Yeah, this guy's voice is great. Did I just hear a dog barking?
You jerk! Who are you calling a dog? Wait, why are you here? You're staying on the Cienjo, are you? What terrible luck! Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and
Sorry,
your
that
trip
was
to the Artisanship
Mako.
Commission?
Hi, Charlie. I'm here to help Yenching sort out the trouble caused by the IPC.
Trouble caused by the IPC?
Look at his
I'd
fucking
say
glasses.
it's caused by the Skyfaring Commission.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Hi, Bliss.
I was sent here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikwe. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I heard her mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Lawfu before? Why did you come back?
Do you remember that you made him bark in the Aurum Alley event? Ooh, you know what? I may have skimmed that. I may have skimmed a lot of that event, so that might have happened in, like, fast forward for me. Stop biting me!
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
He does sound like a Looney
Listen
Tunes
here.
character.
Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lawfu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
I understand.
This is a
but
logistical
we don't
nightmare.
need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Yo, they got people in there?
Tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
This Mr. Scott seems stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
Those line deliveries were so good. Oh, really? Fine. Well, I know a thing or two about convincing Scott. Yeah, we just start fist fighting him.
The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
High-end barge, the best choice for galactic commerce.
Now we beat the shit out of him. Negotiation. At the end of a negotiation, if your morale is higher than or equal to your opponent's, it is considered a successful negotiation. Otherwise, it is determined a failure. During the negotiation process, if either party's morale drops to 0, the negotiation immediately ends. Your negotiation choices will lead to different outcomes, which can either increase or decrease your morale. As you make choices, the negotiation progresses until the number of negotiation rounds drops to 0, at which point the negotiation ends. During your negotiation turn, you can use negotiation strategies to apply various negotiation techniques to help you succeed. Here you can view your opponent's information. If you're unsure what to choose, click to view. Okay.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
He's a rule follower. Okay. Start by making him feel uncomfortable. Remind him of his embarrassing past. Make proposals from the legal perspective?
The Alliance can sign a non-disclosure agreement with you. That way, you won't have to worry about any infringements, right?
We can sign a mutually acceptable non-disclosure agreement in accordance with the IPC's rules.
Well, that makes sense, but how can we trust you to honor the terms? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
Just skip the reasoning part and resort to good old violence. The Skyfaring Commission can pay compensation.
Can you give us an exact amount, Mr. Scott? If there's any damage after the inspection, the Express... the Skyfaring Commission will compensate you.
The Skyfaring Commission
Yeah, they will compensate you, provided a detailed report of the damage is submitted.
I don't doubt the financial strength of the Skyfaring Commission. However, this is not just about money. Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Sure. Show him your extensive connection. I could call him up right now. Ooh, I feel like I should do 4, but I want to see what 1 does.
I'm pretty tight with Dr. Ratio from the Intelligentsia Guild. Almost like family. Doesn't that make me practically a member of the Intelligentsia Guild too?
What's all this nonsense? Even if you were married to him, you still couldn't represent the Intelligentsia Guild.
Okay, I was happy with that.
We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC and the Cienjo operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations.
What if we
If I make
tie?
an exception and allow you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
Hi, Fly High. Welcome in. Oh, wait. Can I click this? Oh. Double the results of this round. Interesting. Skip this round. Return to the previous round. Oh, I can, like, redo my answer? That's pretty cool.
Could you repeat that? I didn't quite hear you. Could you?
Oh, yeah. And then now I can try IPC regulations? Maybe?
Since the Intelligentsia Guild entrusted the cargo to the IPC for transportation, it's the IPC's responsibility to ensure its safety, right? Why would you need a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Let me tell you something. As stated in Article 17 of the IPC's Building Material Logistics Department Transport Agreement Law, subsequent to the dispatch of goods and during their transit, all risks, save for those pertaining to the transportation safety, shall be the sole liability of the consignor.
I don't know what the fuck you just said to me.
Well, only protect the integrity of the goods and prevent anyone with ill intentions from getting their hands on them, for example. As for whether the cargo itself poses a security threat to the destination, that's not our responsibility. It appears we have reached an area beyond your expertise, doesn't it? The complexity of legal studies are indeed challenging. We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC and the Cienjo operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an exception and allow you to inspect the cargo, it'll spell disaster for me.
Talk about his unpromising career prospects. I don't like any of these answers. Does he like all rules? Yeah. If I skip it though, we're tied. Does that mean I win? Do I win if we tie? Also, what happens if I lose? Like, tie or more? Oh, then I'll just fucking skip it.
All right. We understand your position, but rules are rules, and we can't bend them now. However, we'll note down your concerns and pass them on to management. We'll keep you updated on any developments.
The way it, like, body slams
well,
him.
You guys sure know how to argue your case. Fine. I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that, I need some time to sort things out. This is a big deal. Let me talk to headquarters first.
He's got to go hide the bodies.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Cianjo as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Yeah, you've got some insight there.
Hello?
Who are you again?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Huh?
I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Lawfu.
Got elf ears. Who the fuck are you? What the hell? How have I not seen her at all? I did not know she existed.
Could she be?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Cianjo Juming.
Look at her like...
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself.
The smoke detailing around her, like, necklace to her, like, chest piece is really cool.
It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
And her, like... Girl, are you wearing gloves? What's going on here? Look at the gradient.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Her nails! Whoa. She's cool.
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way.
Oh,
Is
her
that okay
feet,
with
too.
everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude.
Oh,
we
yeah,
could
she's
have
a
sidestepped that
videotra.
altercation just now.
She
Our
does
ship will
seem
leave in a
very
few days once the
dragon-coded.
engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulations signed between the Cianjo and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Yo, she's just like, we can just wait for it
Why
all
so
to
surprised?
die.
You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
That was kind of threatening, huh?
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Welcome back to
already in enough
streaming.
trouble.
Thank
Just
you.
let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later.
I missed it.
I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
But yeah, Googly went away so fast. Hold on, I'll investigate. Thanks, bro.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Bro, just do the inspection.
This
Can we-
lady
Can we kill this
is
guy?
really something else.
Oh.
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off.
What the fuck? He's got little cat ears, though. Terror Grip. When an ally is inflicted with Terror Grip, attacking the caster of Terror Grip once can dispel it. When Terror Grip ends, if the caster of Terror Grip is not attacked... Y'all want to say Terror Grip again? Let's cram it in there 4 times. Why stop at 3? If the caster of Terror Grip is not attacked to dispel Terror Grip, then the affected ally will fall into the terrified state and be unable to perform actions. Thank you for the hydrate, Chronicles. Here, hold on, let me look at my review.
How unexpected. That was a surprise.
High stakes, high rewards.
Why did Googly disappear so fast? It's supposed to delay for a minute. It's supposed to be active for a whole minute.
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know.
How did it go? What the fuck? Hold on, what's happening? Alright, hold on. Okay, I may have fixed it. I do think it was staying for 6 seconds. Oh shit, it's raining shrimps. Alright, let me take my drinky. Shrimps. There's so many. Alright, what the fuck is this? Howling Casket? A combat machine developed by the Intelligentsia Guild, utilizing Borisin biological tissue. These machines possess the tenacious vitality of long-life species and the slaughter algorithm, evolved over countless ages. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Like fireflies to a flame, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes!
Don't ask, just spend. The dice have been cast.
Y'all ready to bust?
Bust? Or maybe I'll take it all.
Live to fight! Fight to live!
I sense a storm.
I shall set the sea to flame!
The fucking sound
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
balancing on her fucking ult, it like explodes my ears. I have 2 different streamers on my friends list. One has an E6 Inhibitor Lunae, and the other has an E6 S5 Aventurine. Oh my god.
Can't lose this one.
Oh, it must be great getting to borrow those.
Watch your head.
Laser. Moon Rage.
I wish not to use the strength.
What does that do again? Moon Rage. Increases speed and use lupitoxin synthesis and slaughter algorithm. This is dispelled when weakness is broken. Okay, I need to weakness break. Lupitoxin synthesis deals minor physical damage to all targets with a high chance of inflicting terror grip. Okay. And then slaughter algorithm deals physical damage to a single target and adjacent units. When the target enters the terror grip or terrified state, additionally deals damage. Okay. So we just need to weakness break him as fast as possible.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Star Rail's audio balancing is whack. The menu blasts my surround sound on the PS5, even when the volume is low. Yeah.
Firefly, type 4, in position. Live to fight! Fight you live!
No dirty tricks yet. All in.
Wait, that was really cool though.
Looks like I've got a winning hand. Huh.
I sense a storm.
Abnormal. Time detonate.
Woo!
Bring it on, Booker.
Draw.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or...
Volume at
maybe
7
I'll
and it
take
sounds
it
like
all.
a train is actually rumbling through the apartment.
Watch your head.
Bust. I should make that an alert.
There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore.
Like a sound alert.
There are only two kinds of people.
Just Aventurine going
Those
bust.
with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Stop lasering me!
Stab in position.
That or Doctor, you're huge. Wait, that's a good idea too.
Can't lose this one.
All of you stay fire.
Woo!
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
Initiate. Damage sustained. Attack detected.
All in.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Run faster! These are abnormal.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing Dragon.
I am an innocent Christian chatter. Yeah, sure.
Watch your head.
We believe you. Hi, Finch.
Like fireflies to a flame, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ash!
Can I add you on Honkai Star Rail? I am really specific about who I add to my friends list. I
Delve hidden
apologize.
moon. World cleansing dragon.
But I appreciate the request.
Can't lose this one.
I'm sure that whoever your
I will claim victory for myself.
Oh, does she always do that? Wait, that was cute.
Live to fight! Fight you!
I wish not to
That
use
was
this trick.
super cute. I don't think I've seen her do that before. Oh shit, we got another achievement.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I'm sure it would have been fine.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
She like touched it for 2 seconds.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
And make him bark.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me,
For
Mr.
Pete's
Scott.
sake.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside, just like the craftsman feared. I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
Her hair is so cute. Why do you say that?
The core of this device is what they call
The way it like
wetware
there's a
in
slight
industry
gradient to like red
To put
at
it simply,
the tips.
this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Why would the club full of smart people do something unethical?
Whatever the reason is, it's
I guess
probably
they
why
are
the
known
Orison
for
attacked
like
the ship.
doing good, like helping
No wonder
people,
the IPC
right?
were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the 10 Lords Commission and ask
maybe
the
I'm
judges
just
to come and
thinking
give their
about
final
ratio.
verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Wafu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
After a while, everyone disperses and goes their own way.
I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Linksha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive, taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenqing to be so...
Cute?
Can't argue with that. As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Lafu from that crisis. It's so impressive.
It wasn't a big deal. Really.
It's still early, so why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
I love her voice too. Time for tea.
I'm here to pay my respects to the new Cauldron Master.
All these years, and the view at the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed a bit.
I love this
The
area
tides
of the
come and go,
Lafu. It's very
but
pretty.
the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, There's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Luofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission.
Can they give the girls some clothes?
Kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit. In my humble opinion, the rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
No, they've got to show their navels. Yeah, they always got to show tummy and, like, leg. And a lot of the time, armpit. Like, can we get a girl in, like, sweatpants? Can we get the sweatpants treatment? I would like a realistic depiction of women, please. Did they make canonical reasons for why they're dressed like that? I mean, no, I don't think so. But I wouldn't be surprised. Adios, I must go. Farewell, Prongles. See you tomorrow. Hold on, I have to reply to a very important message. Okay. Why is such a serious topic all of a sudden?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire Ambrosial Arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yanqing, I'd like to discuss something with you.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission. Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights. While the
Can't believe
Lux
that
Arrow
Sanctus
from the Rainbow
Medicus is, like,
possesses
still an
unparalleled
issue.
power to sever the Ambrosial Arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well,
and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance.
Cauldron
Unfortunately,
Master is such a cool
even
title.
though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Lafu. And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
It's also interesting, like, the inside of her hair is, like,
Lingsha,
a lighter
you're
color?
back. Ugh, I've been waiting ages for you.
Why the question marks? We know who that is.
Yunli, why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
What a small world.
You stole my sword. Give it back.
He's not playing it
I
around
see.
anymore.
Let's skip the introduction part then.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You
She
hesitate
did talk
when you
to
should
it.
strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Whoa.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming, but you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword.
Wait, he didn't bat an
If I
eye.
gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours.
She was like, I spoke to your
You know the
sword.
Cloud
And
Knight
he's
saying,
like,
a Cloud Knight
not
must
acknowledging
never let
that.
slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story. Poor flying sword.
Fine! You don't have to give it back, because I'll take it back myself!
Here we go again. So, is this the war dance?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Dan Hung? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Get ready to separate them.
March wants to see them
It
fight.
is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagine celebrating it.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out. It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring. So then, shall we get going?
Let's go. You just said you didn't want to go. Yeah.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Lingsha, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand.
It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Okay.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessor
Do we actually get to
left
see them
quite a
fight?
mess. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Bro, chill. Just stay there. Oh, I don't get to see her fight?
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Unless... When Yunli takes action, she will use attacks to defeat the enemy first. The number of enemies defeated by Yanqing and Yunli is recorded here.
The dice have been cast.
Oh, and they replaced my first guy with him. Okay.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Blade in flight!
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
Do I want to focus one enemy then?
Joining the battle. Executing attack.
Like fireflies to a flame, I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes!
Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire. I didn't say you can't break. There's no
I'm putting my
reason
taco
to punch anymore.
in front of the cat. And then turn the cat cam off. Because Turnip abandoned me.
There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Ooh, yes.
To fight! Fight you live!
A one-time enemy.
The clouds cleave the path!
Oh shit, we do get to see her fight.
Moves, but you're not striking where it counts. It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword like that.
Why'd they show so much of her feet?
This is more than a battle. I shall set the seas ablaze!
I already have 3 pocket trick shots.
Bring it on, Booker. Draw.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Fire
Firefly, type flare.
To fight! Fight humans!
Looks like I've got a winning hand.
Dude, she's kicking my ass.
Blade in flight! Sword! It descends with might!
Yeah, she's gonna beat me. That's fine, right?
Sam in position. Time. Detonate.
I love how Firefly just kicks the shit out of him.
Calibrating. Haven't eaten yet.
Note that
Time
the
for
dice
some
have been
sword
cast.
Bust?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I restarted the fight because I was petty, but I don't think it matters. Okay, cool.
Practice is over.
I'm a little less petty.
Swords descend!
Better hedge your bet. Can't lose this one.
All of you stand still. Let's do it. Fair and square. Fire. I didn't say you count three. There's no reason with you punching. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
A one-time enemy. Blade in flight!
Haven't eaten yet.
Wait, when do we go to? Are there rounds? How many rounds do we do this for?
No dirty tricks, alright.
Does one have to get to the other side? Oh shit, they hit me twice? Have I fought one of those before? Warden? Ooh. Sick.
Like fireflies, I will fight for myself. Until everything burns to ashes! Live to fight! Fight humans! A one-time enemy.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna take that guy out anytime soon.
Waiting in line for a bullet? Bring it on, booger. Draw. Here's your final reward.
Alright, I'll call your bet. The dice have been cast.
When does what's-her-face go?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
After this fight, I might cave and do some gotcha pulls. Cause I'm getting a trigger finger.
I shall set the seas ablaze! So, how many of my moves can you block? Ha! Sword! It
descends with might!
Stop stealing my kills! Can I just let her win?
Live to fight! Fight to live!
You can win. I don't really care that much.
Strike apart! A one-time enemy!
Alright, I'm gonna eat my
Blade of
taco.
Swords descend!
How are you guys doing? Burb, I heard you started your new job? Maybe?
Those with the loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Down to earth!
Strike apart!
Watch your head, kid.
Onboarding.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
When you have to watch like 10,000 training videos or read a bunch of shit. Battle over. Who won?
See? I won.
Yeah, big surprise.
Your technique was all over the place, and you relied too much on speed. Is this really all the Cloud Knights of the Lawfu can muster? So disappointing.
Damn, girl.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself.
Oh. Well, then I'll give you a chance. Defeat me or hand over all your swords.
If you're trying to pick a fight, just ask, because I'm ready for you.
Whoa. Oh, shit. To like camp the shaky cam.
Well fought, my young friends. However,
Hello?
both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving,
my God.
while the other relies on brute strength.
Oh,
trying to
she's
take
so
down
hot.
targets with a
Hold on, we
single
need to pause.
strike.
Her eyes.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will.
The subtle, like the pops of blue in her design are so good. Oh my god, she's so cute. Imagine just trying to go about your day and people are fighting like this. Just a normal day on the Lawfu.
I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Lawfu is never short of surprises. However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
We were just fighting like normal.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
Her eyes are you-coded. Yeah.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Fei Xiao?
Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Luofu, too.
Of course, everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Unbeknown to none.
Great general. Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Luofu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
Oh my god, she's so
Sounds
cute.
much better, right?
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao.
God, she's so cute. Her boots!
By the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
She looks like she's wearing, like, a biker jacket. Like, it looks like she's wearing a leather jacket. No, show me her outfit again. No! Wow. She's so cool.
Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
His voice is so deep.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
His hair!
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining.
Look at his
At least you're in
hair!
one piece, right?
The little... Oh, the braid and then the... Oh my god, that's really cute.
Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power.
Why does he sound so familiar?
Thanks for enlightening me, General.
Is he Kazuha? I think. Yeah. Neat.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing.
He has
thanks
such a
to your
like
translation.
distinct voice.
You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes?
Didn't answer the question.
Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Well, life and death, Zhao Cho. It's all predetermined.
Zhao Cho.
Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days. As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jingyuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Damn.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Meanwhile, Yenching and Teal return somewhere.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome. I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Yeah. But to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace, it almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay. You think so too, right?
That general is totally something else.
I agree. General Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was actually hoping you'd give Yenching some praise.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled swordmasters out there, seeing General Fei Xiao's skills today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside.
Remember?
With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
Remember how for some reason you keep getting into fights with like all of the main characters? Just think about that.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Danheng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jingyuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
Something important?
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Zhuming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Oh wait, I have to check. I have so many achievements. Eager for battle. No words for the moon. Before the moon rage countdown ends, all enemies on the field have their moon rage dispelled. Ain't nothing to fear. In a single battle, dispel all the terror grip states inflicted by Howling Casket on your team's characters. And then a crossing of blades and hearts. When two blades meet. Witness the battle for supremacy between Yanqing and Yunli. Gift of Gab. At its core, diplomacy is the clash of swords and wit. Convince the IPC specialist using your own speechcraft. A closing on open casket. An open cargo is not so different from an open casket. Defeat Howling Casket, the IPC's dangerous cargo. So many. Alright, let's do some gacha. Let's do some gamba. Let's bring this guy home. He's so cute. He. Okay. Alright, do you guys believe in me? I have a lot of pulls, so I kind of believe in me. Okay, we already got a 5-star. Guys, I'm not like rigging this. I need you to know. I need you to know I'm not rigging this. Oh, I didn't have Gunaifen. Alright. Sweet. Yay! Once again, that was very anticlimactic. What the fuck? What the what? What? Wait, what? What? Excuse me? What? What the fuck? What the hell? Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. Hold on, I need to tell the group chat. Hold on. What the fuck? Why is it so bright in my screenshot? Whatever, who cares? What the shit? Okay, anyway. I've never had that kind of luck before. What the hell? I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I don't what to say. That's fucking crazy. Alright, well, let's look at him now. I am lucky. God damn. I didn't need anybody's luck there. Yeah, that's true. He heard me complimenting his hair. And look, he's got... Are those like... Are those his headphones? He's got little, like... clips in his ear? That's cute. You can kind of see... Okay. Thank you for the clip, Verb. Oh my god, that was insane. Alright, let's hear his voice lines.
It's nice to meet you. I am Jiao Cho, the Yao Qing's military healer, under the command of Fei Xiao, the Merlin's Claw. I suppose I'm also her advisor. What should you call me? Jiao for short, or Cho, perhaps? I guess we're only saving ourselves one syllable either way. Why are you getting so skinny these days? Shall we eat to live or live to eat? I know. Let's go for some hot pot.
Now you have to get his light cone? I'm scared. I just used up like a month's worth of luck. I feel like I'm depleted now.
What? Not even a farewell dinner? Don't worry. I promise next time the hot pot won't be too spicy.
Art of healing.
Though my medical expertise is derived from the culinary Ranjou tradition, it has become a discipline in its own right. After all, the Yao Qing's traditional culinary medicine didn't make use of tools such as the 9-square grid.
Art of cooking.
No matter how many times I say it, people always forget. Cooking is medicine, and making medicine is cooking. Using food to treat the sick is my specialty. As the saying goes, a chef who doesn't want to be a healer isn't worth his salt. Or pepper, for that matter.
Shut up. Strategy.
Attacking with fire will allow you to break camp. An intelligent move. Attacking with water will allow you to consolidate. A strong tactic. With fire and water together, the enemy will be turned to stew. Much like the one bubbling in front of us.
A little fucked up. Kind of a weird way to think about it, but okay. Dietary restrictions.
There are 4 things I won't eat. I don't eat plain soup because it's boring. I don't eat anything lacking
Fair.
spice because it's uninteresting.
Fair.
I don't eat yuanyang hot pot because it's impure. And I don't eat coriander because it's bad for the stomach. But of course, if someone else is treating me to a meal, I can make an exception.
He's just like me. I get you. Hobbies.
I've never had any hobbies in my life besides spicy food. When I eat spicy food, I feel not only pain, but also joy and comfort. It makes me feel like I'm still alive.
Apricot, are you here? Can you hear me? Did you witness? So I did Gamba. And I got... Oh, you watched the clip? Good. Good. I've never ever gotten 2 in the same pull before. I thought that that was like a myth. I didn't know people could actually do that. Annoyances.
Bandit in life. Death in vain. Fox in shadow. Rabbit in plain.
What?
Mighty reigns. Justice wanes. Epochs of heroes' blood in our veins. Never mind any of that. I was just talking to myself.
Dude, I asked you what your dislikes were. That was some freak shit. Are you good? Do we need to talk? He's not okay. Something to share.
There are many ways to cook hot pot, but I've always thought that chili peppers were the essential ingredient.
Hi, okay,
A
student.
mouthful of spicy goodness. That's
will
what
hydrate, thank you.
satisfies. If it were not for this, life would have no flavor at all.
This guy's got issues. Knowledge.
In the not-too-distant ancient times, people didn't care much about their own lives, let alone the lives of others. The history behind the idea that life is precious, in fact, is very short.
About Fei Xiao.
General Fei Xiao is my benefactor and patient. A doctor's life belongs to his patient. I cannot leave this world before she's cured.
Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name because I wasn't listening.
My duty is to heal the general, and Moza's duty is to suppress her My duty is to heal the general, and Moza's duty is to suppress her eagerness. That's why I'm in charge of cooking and medicine, and Moza handles all the dirty work.
Moza.
You see? Neither of us can slack off.
Moza. Okay. About Jing Yuan.
Huh. How much of that smile of his is genuine? How much of it is hiding something? Every time I see him, I can't help but wonder. Of course, this isn't his problem. It's mine. In the entire alliance, Hua Yan is the most inscrutable of the generals. I've worked with him on more than a few occasions, but I can never seem to figure him out.
About Su Shang.
When I first met Su Shang, she was still in Su Yi's arms, sucking her thumb. It feels like it was just yesterday when I was helping her skip classes and being scolded by Su Yi. I'm getting old.
He has a lot of shit to say about other people. About Yanqing.
I didn't expect to see someone his age still using a sword as a toy. From generation to generation, it seems some things never change.
About Yun Li.
Miss Yun Li may be the second youngest member of the Flame Wheel Octet, but she is no less a swordmaster than the other 7. Some might suspect her of benefiting from her connection to Hua Yan, but she could not have endured such rigor and refinement if she were not a valuable talent in her own right.
About Fu Xuan.
Anyone who says the Master Diviner is eccentric should pay a visit to her homeworld, the Xianzhou Yuchue. That's the heartland of the followers of the Wisdom Walker. I'm guessing every conversation on the Yuchue is some permutation of he knows that you know that I know that he knows.
About Yukong.
Like Helmmaster Yukong after the war 30 years ago. I've grown weary of fighting.
About Bailu.
I hope that she actually enjoys the art of medicine, and that it's not just a responsibility imposed on her. But that seems to be a predicament most Vidyadhara have to grapple with.
About Lingsha.
Head of the Alchemy Commission is not a position that can be filled with just a handful of good medical skills. Even with the right skills, filling the position and holding it are two entirely different matters.
About Gwenaifen.
Gwenaifen might not realize it, but by living her life like a roaring fire, she also illuminates the lives of others. Like the little flame under a hot pot.
About Jueyi and Hanya?
Those two sisters epitomize the failures of the Xianzhou Alliance.
Jeez.
No one can live well, and no one can die well. If even death is a luxury, then what kind of monsters have we become?
Yikes. Okay. Let's do the team lines.
With your skills, we'll get out of this in one piece. Right?
With Jing Yuan.
Never imagined that in this life I would be fighting alongside the divine foresight himself.
With Sushan?
Such a great ancestral treasure is wielded by your hands? Impressive, Sushang.
With Yanqing.
Safety first, Yanqing. If anything happens to you, I'll never be able to face General Jingyuan.
With Yunli.
Miss Yunli, it's dangerous here. Just keep your distance, all right? I'm gonna call your grandfather over.
And with Bailu.
Dragon Lady, here's some candy for you. Keep it safe and keep it secret.
Cute. Wow. He's Nihility. A Foxian healer. Wait, hold on. A Foxian healer and counselor from the Shenzhou Yaoqing. Often greets people with a smile on his face and a scheme in his heart. Born into a prestigious alchemy commission family, he once withdrew from practicing medicine due to a broken heart. However, he returned to the field to treat the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Shao. Skilled in the study of alchemical prescription that views food as medicine, especially those that induce a sensation of spiciness. They invented a cauldron-based medicinal formula known as the 9-square grid. How much can I level him up? I have not been, like, preparing for new characters.
Still not spicy enough. Keep turning up the heat.
Okay, yes, sir.
Still not spicy enough. Keep turning up the heat.
What a freak. Yeah, he's a little bit of a freak. I'm out of fucking materials. Well, I'll do that later. Let's give him a little card. You can have... this one. Very teal coated. Yeah, I do. He's very my brand. Oh. Oh right. I cannot believe I got 2 of him. That was so crazy. Pentapathic transference. Allies deal 40% increased damage to enemy targets afflicted with Ashen Roast. Whenever inflicting Ashen Roast on an enemy target via triggering the talent's effect, additionally increases the number of Ashen Roast applied this time by 1.
To merely be alive is not the goal.
Well, now I want to do his, like, his trial. Look at him. Look at his little tail. Look at his hair. He's so cute. Oh, is this like a new... Yeah, it's like a new layout. Right? For the trial?
This place is dangerous.
He works with Acheron. Okay. Heart of Fire deals minor fire damage to a single enemy. Scorch Onslaught deals fire damage to a single enemy and minor fire damage to adjacent targets, with a high chance to inflict 1 stack of Ashen Roast on the primary target. Pyrograph Arcanum sets the number of Ashen Roast stacks on enemy targets to the highest number of stacks present on the battlefield. Then activates a zone and deals fire damage to all enemies. While inside the zone, enemy targets receive increased ultimate damage, with a chance of being inflicted with 1 stack of Ashen Roast when taking action. Quartet Finesse, Octave Finery. After attacking, there's a high chance to inflict 1 stack of Ashen Roast on the target, causing the enemy to take increased damage and also be considered as burned at the same time. Fiery Queller. Creates a special dimension. After entering combat with enemies in this dimension, deals minor fire damage to all enemies, with a high chance of applying 1 Ashen Roast stack.
refusing the toast?
Whoa. Ooh, his little pose. Oh my god, he's so cute. Blast.
Let's add more seasoning.
A guest with no manners, huh?
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the...
Yeah, that's a freak.
A gift from the stars.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo, huh?
You're in bad shape. Let's dive into today. I'm on it! Reading up now!
Wait, don't kill them all yet. I want to use this regular attack. Oh god, they're all burning.
My back. Let the enemy strike first.
I don't remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one today? How much time do I?
He's so cute. I love it. I love the character trait of like closed eyes, but then they open them and they get serious.
Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
That'll take nap time. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thank you for your generosity.
Keep things neat and tidy.
Needs a little more heat. Woo!
Let's do hot pot again.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before the...
God, the like lip touch is
no manners,
crazy.
Huh? A gift from the stars.
Really good.
You're in bad shape.
I'm on it. Reading up now.
Let's add more seasoning.
I don't remember inviting you.
I love that Asta has this like just big ass laser.
Naughty children, don't savor the vigor.
It's just not what I would expect from her. Just looking at her.
Tidy. Not again. I'm running away.
It's also kind of fucked up that I still get
Better
Misha.
to make no move than needs a little more heat.
Wow, he's so cute. He's dead. Yeah, am I just imagining things? Am I crazy? Okay. Wait, hold on. I have a little bit more to read. And then I'll continue. Technically Gallagher isn't real. Yeah, that's true. More story time. Rain-sore Lake, the Yaoqing. In the misty rain, yellow floating heart foliage and blossoms decorated the lake as frolicking fishes leaped out of the water from time to time. At this lakeside abounds with lotuses and water chestnuts. Old turtles basking on the pebbles were an everyday sight. A Foxian youth with a basket for storing harvested ingredients on his back rowed a small boat, raindrops running down his ear before being lightly flicked away. As he scooped up floating heart plants and picked out lotus flowers, he peeled open wild rice stems and threw them casually into his mouth. so sweet and refreshing, it delights the palate. After harvesting the plants, he steered the boat to shore and crossed the lakeside with graceful ease before changing into the attire of a healer. Inside the apothecary, misty steam hung in the air as tantalizing aromas filled the premises. Your pulse has become more stable since you last visited, but you should still work on getting more rest and nourishing your body. Care to try one of my new medicines? With a smile, he put away the wrist cushion and golden needles, bringing out a whole new set of medical tools. As the elderly man gazed at the 9-squared cauldron in front of him, he couldn't help but break into a wry smile. Others can hardly even invent a few decent medicines in their lifetimes, yet a single day is all you need to achieve that and more. You flatter me, Master. This cauldron-based medicinal formula is called the 9-square grid. Not only is it simple to make, but its effects are also wondrous. Did this guy invent the Minecraft crafting system? He must be famous. The youth poured out the ingredients from his basket, cleaning them quickly before slicing them. As he did, the stock inside the cauldron began to bubble and boil. A tale of euphorbia. 3 mace of bitterwood and 4 cache of desert cistanche. Boil with big bones, then pair with deep-sea shellfish to dispel the bitter flavor. The concoction can aid one in achieving peaceful slumber. As for the white loach and threadfin snapper, their constitution-warming properties are great for nourishing the chi and blood. We need only dip the slices in boiling water for 2 to 3 seconds. These green mushrooms, silver needle tea leaves, and snow lotus roots were all carefully cultivated with decoction dregs by me at Rainsore Lake. Not only are they tasty and refreshing, but they also offer medicinal benefits. As glistening fish slices met boiling soup, both master and disciple enjoyed a delicious meal that quickly made them forget about the damp coldness of a rainy day. In the aftermath of the meal, the older man put down his chopsticks, seemingly having realized something. This meal that I've just had, the 9-square grid, it seems there was more you wished to tell me with this meal than what I'd thought. The youth stood up and solemnly bowed. Master, you are perceptive indeed. I have long since made up my mind about whether to join the Alchemy Commission. While the Alchemy Commission is a good place to be, it is ultimately not compatible with my wish to practice medicine for the masses. The one place that requires a healer the most is undeniably the battlefield where the Yaoqing's forces are. Among the many schools of healers, only practitioners of the Ranzi school, such as you and me, place emphasis on the tenet of food is medicine, using the joy of food to alleviate the pain of ailments. The 9-square grid, with its convenience and effectiveness is in distilling the cold that ails one's constitution, was specially made by me to provide succor? I think it's succor? Hold on.
Succor.
Assistance and support in times of hardship and distress. Succor. Was specially made by me to provide succor to those on the battlefield. Yeah, weird word. For those who yet breathe, there is nothing more important than the preservation of life. If I could deliver the people from pain and suffering with a mere medicinal formula, the Alchemy Commission's time and effort spent in grooming my talents would be well spent indeed. The elder looked as though he wanted to talk the youth out of his decision, but he ultimately decided against it. The battlefield is a bitterly cold place. Don't forget to bring more foods that warm the constitution ere you depart. He provided succor, all right. Okay, I'm like scared because I know it's gonna get sad. Maybe? I'm assuming it gets sad in his backstory, but we'll have to wait and see because I don't have all of it unlocked. The Yao Qing's troops perennial. Is that? Oh, it's a time frame. It's like every year? No. Okay, it's less. I'm thinking of flowers. I think. Lasting or existing for a long or apparently infinite time. Enduring or continually recurring. Oh, so it's like I think it's specifically like in plants. It's like the flowers that like will wilt during the winter, and then I think in like the spring they'll sprout back up again. Maybe. I have it all unlocked, but I've got to actually read through it all. Yeah, I think I only have a little bit of grinding to do, and then I hopefully should be able to unlock everything. They'll reflower? Okay, yeah. The Yao Qing's troops perennially fought on outer planets. He continued to improve the cauldron-based medicinal formula in a multitude of ways so that he could adapt it to the increasingly challenging, complex, and unpredictable environments that the soldiers must brave. The unusual yet profoundly effective formulation his medicine came in, soon made his name a common utterance across the forces of the Yao Qing, winning him the trust of officers and soldiers alike. Such achievements nevertheless failed to assuage, I think? Assuage. To make an unpleasant feeling less intense. So to like satisfy or like calm, I guess. Such achievements nevertheless failed to assuage his heavy heart. Every day when the bugle call for departure sounded, he knew the wounded that he had nursed back to health would have to step onto the battlefield once more. Every day when he heard the footsteps of returning troops, he knew he would be missing a few more familiar faces among those that gathered around his cauldron. Just recently, even the soldier who always returned to camp yelling about wanting to eat from the cauldron had departed this world for good. He finished up the day's consultation and left the field hospital, letting out a loud sigh. A long sigh. The cold did not bother him in the slightest, even with the snow flurries pelting at him. When the bugle call sounded yet again, the army was equipped and ready to depart. The field hospital will soon be burdened with grievously wounded soldiers like before. Yes, he has the skills to bring the wounded back from the gates of hell, but these young lives still end up lost in the endless, ravenous war. Every night he would always talk with General Yueyu. This day, however, he was uncharacteristically silent for a long time. Recently, I have been thinking, if the patients that I nurse to health are destined to hurtle towards death once more, what is my purpose as a healer? A dull cry sounded from the direction of the wards. It was only after blinking several times that he realized both his eyes had gone dry. Probably since some time ago. So dry that he no longer had tears to shed. Aw, man. Yikes. War never changes. Look, I got a good knife in.
Spread those positive vibes and watch the good luck follow.
And with all these level ups I'm doing, I can probably do a couple regular pulls on the standard banner. How many do I got? What do we got here? 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh! March! Wonderful.
My past is gradually coming to light.
Cute. And we got another hook.
Hook's ready to find the next treasure.
Anybody else? No, we're caught up. Okay, back to the story. Do you have your 300 standard gift yet? No. I'm like 30 away. Can you do a little more rolling? I'm scared. What characters are coming up next? Are there any characters that I like? Roll for Sparkle? Fuck no! Get that shit out of here! This is a Sparkle hating household. You're due? What does that mean? I'm not paying for the luck that I had. Fei Xiao and Ling Sha. Well, I could get another Arlen. I'll go till 80. Let's do 2 more. Due means you're due for a win. I don't think I am, because I just won really hard. Okay, my new goal is I want an Arlen. Give me Arlen. Please. Please. Damn it. One more temple. Arlen. Arlen. Psst, 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 psst. Arlen. Come home. God damn it. Not you, Gwen Knifen. I'll do 2. Hold on, I'll do 3 more. I keep mistaking the like slight rainbow effect as a 5-star. It's stressing me out. Have you E6'd him yet? No. I think I need 1 more. Hi, Frongles. Still going? Damn straight. I had to do my gambling. Welcome home. You missed the most insane gacha pull I have ever done. Alright, well, that's fine. We can get a couple more. Hold on. Not all of them. I have a rule. I can't go under 140. In case I want to buy the character. Does Prongles even know a gotcha? Name one gotcha. Give me Arlen! It's almost like sometimes it's worse to want the 4-star because there's a bigger pool of like the up rates. Whatever. Yeah, see, I used up all my luck today. I don't need another Gwynnifin. I don't even know how she works.
Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life's all about savoring the moment.
I thought she was gonna be like, living is overrated. You should just die instead. Oh, what the fuck? Why? Huh? I guess we're on the couch now. I looked at chat and I saw Burb go, couch? And I was like, what the hell does that mean? I think I did this. No. Wait, what did I do? Was it alt? There we go. My Fiji water? Yeah, thanks. Alright, where are we going? Head to the seat of divine foresight. Yippee! Wait, I want to see how he runs around.
Look, no.
Get out of here, Don Hung. Hee hee hee. He's so cute! I want to run around as him.
I don't believe in ghosts.
His big ass tail.
What is your purpose for entering the
Let me in.
seat of...
Hold on, I have to investigate our cat.
Square formation, circular formation, yuan-yang formation. What should we try next?
Why is TTS off? Because you've lost privileges. You lost TTS privileges. You need to prove somehow that you can be trusted.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder White. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think
I
you took
skimmed
anybody
through the
out with
reports
that
about the
apricot.
Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue for questioning. There are a lot of doubts within the Alliance about this whole situation. But despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable
Oh no, that means they fucking no, they're on
After
me.
the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance. The Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom.
Well, now they're trapped over there.
Taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed the demonic planet summoned by the denizens of abundance. I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction. They haven't achieved anything of their own, so they feed off the failures of others.
Alright, I'm making you fight each other.
But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe
I had to
that your
reset the
loyalty has
positioning.
never wavered.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No. I am too.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Laofu, but the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's questioning.
Since it's the Marshal's orders, do we need to step aside?
No need for that. You're all important witnesses.
Congratulations,
The Marshal is
Burb.
well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony, and understands the situation he is facing. She mentioned it because she believes both issues are important.
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young
Sorry, that was
folk
my
to do
drink.
the same. As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Fei Xiao will be the one asking the questions. To be honest, I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance. Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
Uh-huh. Sword?
Yes, it's this case right here.
This case gleams with a muted luster, crafted from a material neither wood nor metal. Its surface is masterfully woven with metallic threads, outlining an intricate pattern of lotus flowers.
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Laofu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Laofu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the Ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside. I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhu-Ming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering, who would be worthy of such a sword? And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Laofu as the Ringmaster, so it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Give the sword
Thank you
boy a sword.
for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanjing.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
They're kind of annoying.
That's exactly what I had in mind.
But they're also kind of cute,
knows
I
who's
guess.
gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
It'll be either death or disaster when these two clash.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
March just wants him to go at
Quiet
it.
down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on an apprentice who will take part in the war dance and win at least one match.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
What? Just because she likes the drama?
Oh, wait. Are you serious,
That's so
General?
funny.
Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Why don't you choose me?
Your talent is quite unique. Are you also interested in swordplay? But you know, based on my years of judging people, you don't really need to dive into swordplay to boost your skills. And I doubt there's anyone out there who can really show you the way forward. As for Miss March, she's like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be?
I wonder if they considered
Plus,
any other
what
characters
really
for this
decides
role.
a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed.
It's also interesting that,
What
like,
do you say, Yang Qing?
I guess I don't have
General,
it yet.
I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
Like, I haven't done it yet, but I think I've seen that it's like, is it just a skin or like a path change? Kind of like the Trailblazer? Or is it like a whole other character? Because I still think it's weird that, like, we have Imbibitor Lune as a separate character. And we also have Dan Heng. But like the Trailblazer, you can just adjust their path. It's a path change? Okay. Interesting.
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Yang Qing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
That opens a lot of doors, though. Like, I'm excited to see if we get other path changes for other, like,
Now that Yang Qing has agreed
non-main
too,
characters.
it all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
The difference being, I think Lune is... Oh, that's true. Lune is 5-star, Dan Heng is 4. Vanilla Dan Heng. It's all up to you, though.
I understand. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General Huayan.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay.
Hi, what do you want?
Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
You're too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Huayan smiling silently soon departs the seat of divine.
General Huayan's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
Oh, Turnip wants me to go to bed. Are you pacing again? You gotta leave me alone, bud. Okay, actually, though, this is a good time to wrap up, I think. Pet veggie? Okay. Okay. Meow. 24-hour stream starts now. No, I'm so tired. I got shit to do tomorrow. I am, though, as a heads up, next week, I think Monday and Tuesday, I am going to dedicate those streams to deciding which games we're gonna play for our Donathon rewards. I might just do it like in chat, take suggestions, let people think about it, and then Tuesday I think I'll have like voting or like Jesus, turnips. His tail yanked on the cord for the mic. Tell work it can wait. Actually, I have the day off, so I already did that. I get to meet Harley tomorrow. And get my nails done. And draw a bunch of shit that I'm behind on. Okay, let's find someone to raid. I don't have my normal panel set up anymore. Oh no. Guess who's playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Stop. Oh, Sola is streaming too. Stop it. Dude, he's being a little bitch today. Oh wait, Lambda's streaming Fields of Mystria? Haven't people been freaking out over that? And they said hi earlier. And they only started like half hour ago. We're gonna raid Lambda. Please rate Teal Emil. I love their streams. Very poggers. I'll think about it for next time. Thank you, Zeboa. Blue nails again? Yeah. I technically still have the nail, the gel on from the last time I got them done, which was like 2 months ago. But 2 of them have flaked off. And they kind of look stupid because they're really, like, grown up. So we finally need to fix that. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I'll probably continue this quest maybe next week. Now that I've got Foxboy, there's not really a time limit I'm trying to hit, so yeah. Alright, I will see you guys on Monday. Bye-bye.